What's up guys, it's Steve here and I'm here to give you my thoughts about Death Stranding. So, first up, I have to say I have not finished this game. I'm not even close. I'm about 16 hours into the game, but with Pokemon and the new Star Wars game that have just come out, I can see my time with Death Stranding is going to be a little bit less than what it has been. So I know a few of you have been asking me if I'd kind of recommend it. So I thought I'd do a quick little video to give you my initial impressions. So first off, I can definitely see why critics are very divided by this game. It is incredibly slow paced, so it's not going to be for everyone. It's also been described as a walking simulator, and I have to completely agree that's what it is. But it's not just that, it's just so immersive. Like, I cannot stress that enough, like how immersive it is, and not in a tedious way either. As you probably know, the premise of the game, it's set in a post-apocalyptic world and the whole country is just isolated, so no towns can talk to each other, there's no internet, there's no anything. And so part of your job is to go from point A to point B and deliver resources, packages, anything like that. And then as you reach each town, then you connect that town to the broader network, bringing the country together again. Simple premise. But the things that you have to think about is how are you actually going to get to point B? Do you have to go through rivers? So what does that mean when you're carrying stuff through water? Do you have to go over mountains? So what does that mean when you're trying to climb terrain? So how the heck you're going to get there? Before you set off on your package postman delivery mission, you've got to think about how you're actually going to carry all these packages. Are you going to put heavy stuff on your left shoulder, but what about balancing that off with your right shoulder? Because if you're off balance, you're more likely going to topple over. And then all your packages will just go everywhere and then you have to go and pick them all up. So yeah, so there is a bit of planning involved before you actually set out to deliver your packages. And so I could have easily spent like an hour or two just delivering one or two packages, but it didn't actually feel like a chore. Time actually went fast for me, even though it was very slow moving in the game. It's really hard to explain. But the big thing that really stood out for me in Death Stranding was the connectivity to other real life players. So you don't actually see any other players within the game, but you know that they're there because throughout the game you can leave behind little signposts or warnings or hi or words of encouragement for other players, and then that'll appear in their game. And so when you walk past those signs, you can give that player a like a little thumbs up to just to kind of acknowledge that you've seen what they've left behind for you. But it's not just signs, they can leave behind equipment in storage lockers. They can leave behind the foundations of a bridge that they might not have enough materials to have completed. So the foundation's there, then you can go along and then complete the bridge, and then that bridge is going to be there for them. It's very, very surreal. One thing that I don't really know though is if you decide to get into this game in a month's time or something, well, does that mean that the whole world's going to be kind of already connected with roads and bridges? I don't know how that works, or does it? And so overall the game does feel really, really isolated, and it will feel like that you're by yourself for ages. But now that I'm about 16 hours into the game, I'm actually starting to see the bridges, the roads starting to pop up around me. And this is going to sound really, really weird, but it's knowing that they've been put there by other people. It actually made me a little bit emotional, or it was a little bit overwhelming, or there was this sense of oh, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. This sense of connectivity, this world had been apart for so long and now it's coming together again, and knowing that it was real life people that helped bridge that gap. So it's really, really hard to explain. It's just one of those things that you're either going to be completely immersed in it and completely love it, or you just go, this is boring. It's a slow game. Why am I? It's literally just a walking simulator. So you will either love it or you will either hate it. So would I recommend it? Absolutely yes. It's one of those games that you're gonna have to try for yourself. I did not think that I would like it because of I don't have a lot of patience at all, but I'm so immersed in it. I absolutely love it. It is slow, but it's incredibly immersive. And if I had to score it now, I'd probably give it around an 8 out of 10, but it is up there of one of my favorite games of the year so far. So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. If you got any other questions or anything, shoot them in the comments, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bye.